There are days when you wake up and just feel empty. There's no motivation, no spark. It's just another day that feels exactly like the last one. You look around, and all you see are piles of work waiting, the pressure building up, and people who seem so distant, even when they're standing right beside you. You start to ask yourself questions. Am I really going in the right direction? Do my efforts even matter? We've all had those days. The ones where everything seems to be falling apart, where the world feels too loud, and your heart just feels too tired to keep trying. It's a heavy feeling, one that can make you want to just give up. But even in those moments of darkness, you always have a choice. It's a small, quiet, but incredibly powerful choice. The choice of how you see things. It's the choice to look for the light, even when you're surrounded by the storm. This isn't about ignoring the rain. It's about remembering that the sun is still behind the clouds. It's about holding on to that flicker of hope when everything else feels hopeless. In those moments, when you feel lost and exhausted, take a deep breath. Remember that you have the power to shift your perspective. This feeling isn't permanent. The weight you feel can be lifted, not by changing the world around you, but by changing the world within you. And that journey starts with a single decision. You've probably heard the saying, a pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, but an optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. This isn't just a clever phrase. It's a profound truth about how we can navigate life. Optimism doesn't mean you pretend that pain doesn't exist. It's not about putting on a fake smile and ignoring your problems. It's about accepting reality, acknowledging the struggle, but still believing that you have the strength to rise above it. Think about it. When life pushes you down, your first instinct might be to stare at the ground. But try looking up instead. You might see a completely different sky. When you fail at something, don't tell yourself, I'm just unlucky. Instead, ask a better question. What can I learn from this? Because sometimes, the very things that hurt you the most are the things that help you grow the most. Failures become lessons. Setbacks become setups for a comeback. Optimists don't avoid challenges that's impossible. They face them, but they do it with a heart that still believes in a better outcome. They know that this difficult moment is just a chapter, not the whole story. It's about finding the why behind the what, and using that to fuel your journey forward. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about how you choose to get back up. Here is a truth that can change everything. The world you experience on the outside is a reflection of the thoughts you have on the inside. If you constantly tell yourself that you're unlucky, you will only see problems and obstacles. Your mind will actively search for evidence to prove that belief right. But if you believe that light still exists, even in the darkest of places, you'll start to find that light everywhere you go. Optimists don't necessarily face fewer struggles than pessimists. Life is challenging for everyone. The difference is how they process those struggles. They see challenges not as roadblocks, but as detours that might lead to an even better destination. Belief is the fuel of optimism. When you truly believe in something, in yourself, in your dreams, in the goodness of life, you become unstoppable. This kind of faith isn't about fantasy or denial. It's about having the raw courage to believe in the good, even when everything around you is screaming that you can't make it. It's the quiet voice inside that says, yes, I can, when the world shouts, no, you can't. This belief is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets until it becomes the very foundation of your reality. When you choose to be optimistic, something amazing happens. You don't just change your own life. You start to change the energy of everyone and everything around you. Your smile, your kind words, your hopeful attitude, they might be the only source of light that someone else sees today. You truly never know whose heart your positivity might heal or whose day you might turn around. Think about it. When things get tough, try smiling. Not because you're ignoring the pain, but because you're choosing to be stronger than it. Try saying, I'm okay, even when you're still working on finding your strength. Because in that moment, you're not just comforting others. You're keeping your own inner fire alive. Optimism is contagious. It creates a ripple effect. The more positivity you give out to the world, the more you seem to receive in return. The more you believe in the goodness of others and of life itself, the more you'll see it reflected back to you in unexpected ways. You become a beacon, and like-minded people, positive circumstances, and new opportunities are naturally drawn to your light. So share your light freely. It costs you nothing, but it can be priceless to someone else. The truth is, life will never be perfect. There will always be moments of pain, loss, and uncertainty. That's part of the human experience. But as long as you hold on to faith and optimism, you will never truly lose. Even in defeat, you will find a lesson. Even in heartbreak, you will find new strength. Remember this powerful image: the sun doesn't only shine on perfect days. Even when the sky is filled with clouds, its light is still there, waiting patiently for a chance to break through. It's waiting for you to look for it, to believe it's there. So no matter where you are in your life right now, no matter how hard things get, remember that you always have the power to choose how you see your circumstances. You can always choose optimism. And that single choice, that one decision, can change everything. Optimism is not just a fleeting feeling. It's a way of life. It's the inner strength that turns pain into growth, fear into courage, and distant dreams into tangible reality. When you choose to be optimistic, you not just changing your own world, you making the entire world a little bit brighter. Choose optimism because the light you've been searching for has been inside you all along. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Take care and keep shining.